Everything you've heard about Africa is not true. The reality of Africa today is that this is a continent full of hope. It's a continent of the future. If you're tired of your 2% treasury bond return that you get in any of the Western countries, and you want an above market rate return while doing a lot of good and changing lives, then you need to be in Africa. For example, our investment, early investment in a few startups, there are about 10 of them, a dozen of them or so, where we crowdfunded about $200,000 from angels, returned up to 10x within 36 months. This is only possible in Africa. Even when we show and display this record to our friends in the Silicon Valley, they're always confounded. So your capital is welcome. Your capital is welcome in Africa. Africa is ready for business, and we look forward to having you here in Africa.
Our mission at LoftyInc is to contribute to the enhancement of lives by creatively investing in ideas and entrepreneurs while changing the broader society. This mission statement has guided us as an organization since we launched in 2009 till now. We started with setting up an incubator. Innovation Hub is a tech incubator that was founded in 2011 to tackle the issues around poverty, unemployment, underemployment, and underdevelopment. And we took these things as the focus of what we do at Innovation Hub. All our programs, which is to help entrepreneurs creatively solve problems, is all tailored around creating jobs. How can we create jobs? How can we create opportunities for Nigerians? How can we solve the problem of joblessness amongst the youth? And this has been our focus at Innovation Hub.
Yeah, I've been traveled all over the world and seen what youth unemployment does to different society. We're definitely convinced that this is the problem of youth unemployment is something that we need to tackle head on. One sector that had the potential to be able to leapfrog these challenges, that does not require as much investment in order to create the same level of jobs that needed to be created in Africa. And we're convinced that that's technology.
Since 2011 till date, we have impacted over 6,000 youths. We have invested in about 20 tech startups while incubating around 350 team startups. And they've been able to attract some of the best, high net worth individuals in the land to creatively invest in Flutterwave, which is focused on bridging the payment barrier in Nigeria and Africa at large. And these are some of the startups that partners at LoftyInc had invested in, like Printivo. These are small businesses, startups that are solving real sector issues, in Nigeria.
At Flutterwave, we're able to process both Naira transactions and other multiple currencies. Every service we offer today is designed and developed by our great engineers when modifications are needed or upgrade is needed, so we don't have to depend on a foreign partner who will need to make one or two changes before we come back to our customers. We'll have everything, we'll have control of everything we deliver in Flutterwave.
People can now do businesses seamlessly from their homes, can have access to different markets. You can sit in Nigeria conveniently in your home and then transact and receive money from people in Ghana, South Africa, Rwanda, Tanzania. And then with Flutterwave being, I'm sure you've heard of some businesses that actually left the market and is now back. For instance, the TransferWise, thanks to Flutterwave, they've come back into the market, and they're very happy about the service, and now they can see the reason why Nigeria is actually a market to do business with, and now we are actually expanding with those clients across other African market.
Our compliance units ensures that both individual corporates are properly vetted, and where there are discrepancies in the business they claim to provide and what they're actually doing, we make sure they are removed from the platform. When you sign up on our platform as a customer or a merchant, you're in an ecosystem where trust reigns, and this has made it super simple for Africa to be trusted, because there's an issue of trust also working with an African merchant. But when you're on Flutterwave platform, the goal is once you see the Flutterwave logo, anywhere you are in the world, you are sure that your payment is secured and there will be no fraud on your card.
A team of 5 people, and the vision was clear: make printing easy for Nigerians through technology. We've been able to raise money from a couple of venture capitalist firms who supported us. Printivo Marketplace is where graphic designers across Nigeria can go and build a print shop without actually having a physical print shop.
One of the portfolio companies that we have is Andela, and Andela is a company that is at the heart of the problem of youth unemployment that we want to solve. They take young people through a program of training for a few months in software development, and then outsource their capacity to the outside. 2 years after we invested in Mandela, Mark Zuckerberg basically was paying almost, I think, 10x of the original investments. In the last round, Mandela was worth almost $220 million. This is the story, again, of what is possible in Africa. And Aboyeji went on to found a company, a fintech company called Flutterwave, focused on trying to provide payment infrastructure to link the continent. That same investment is what almost prior valuation of less than $5 million is now worth about $30 million. The next evolution of investment in Africa will be that we list this company in the Nigerian Stock Exchange in Lagos or the Johannesburg Stock Exchange in South Africa. It's possible, and we believe this long-term vision is what we want to pursue.